Hello children, so let's begin our today's English class, and today we'll start with chapter 6, next new chapter, The 100 Dresses part 2, written by Elsa or Esther. So this chapter is actually continuation of chapter 5, that is the 100 Dresses part 1. So before moving with this new chapter, let's have a quick look about the characters in the chapter 5, and we'll continue with the same characters in chapter 6 also. So chapter 5, it's about Vanda Petronsky, who actually is a Polish girl. Family has actually migrated to America, and Vanda Petronsky goes to American school. And in school, there are other children, and the popular girl is actually Peggy and Maddie, and they, along with other girls in the class, room number 13, always make fun of, or ragging kind. So Vanda Petronsky, because of the funny name that she has got, Petronsky's surname, which is funny for others, and also that they made fun of her because she always used to answer them that she has got 100 dresses. Whenever Peggy and Maddie ask her how many dresses you have got, how many pairs of shoes you have got, she used to answer it as 100 dresses, 60 pairs of shoes. And that is why they all used to make fun of her. And Vanda Petronsky was actually absent for many days. So she lives in Bogin's Height, usually meant for immigrants to stay there, which is dirty, which is a dirty place, and everyone make fun of her for that too. And she was absent for many days and nobody notices. And due to some reason, Peggy and Maddie notice that Amanda is absent for quite a few days by now. So there was a contest which was held long back when Vanda was present, and the result was announced also, and Vanda wins the competition. And because she had drawn some 100 drawings of different dresses, 100 dresses, different colors and all, so it was actually displayed in the classroom. And the situation now here is that everyone is actually having a look of the drawings, which were actually done by Vanda Petronsky, and they're admiring. So from here, chapter 6 begins. Okay, so when the exhibition was held of different drawings of Vanda Petronsky. So what happens now? While the class was circling the room, the monitor from the principal's office brought Miss Mason a note. Miss Mason read it several times and studied it thoughtfully for a while. Then she clapped her hands. So when everyone was having a look at the drawings which were displayed inside the classroom, the monitor from the principal's office. So the monitor comes from the principal's office, and there was a note in hand, which that monitor hands it over to Miss Mason now. So Miss Mason reads that note and for several times, repeatedly she reads that note, and she studies that thoughtfully. Means she thinks about that note. So what is it all about? So she thinks about, there was something serious kind of note it was. She thinks about that for a while, and then she claps her hands. So why? Because she has to get attention from the children, so it has to be read out for the children now, so like a notice. Okay, so it has to be read out to the children were busy actually looking at the drawing, so she claps her hands to get the attention from the children now, because she's going to read the note for them. Attention class, everyone back to their seat. So she tells everyone to come back to their seat now when the shuffling of feet had stopped. So shuffling means, so this is what shuffling, you just move, walk around here and there, so, and you make noise when you were busy with something, and when you're asked to come back to your seat, you make that shuffling noise, no? So that is what you mean by shuffling of feet. So that stopped, everyone became silent and quiet now, and the room was still and quiet. So Miss Mason said, now she's reading out the note. I have a letter from Vanda's father that I want to read it to you. So the note was actually a letter written by Vanda's father. So there was something. So the thing is that Vanda was absent for quite a few days by now. So, and when that was the case, there was a note also from father. So everyone definitely will be very curious to know what it is all about. So why Vanda is absent, and she has won the contest also, and definitely everyone's attention is on Vanda now. And when the note also is there now, they really are very curious to know what is the note written by Vanda's father. So Miss Mason stood there a moment, and the silence in the room grew tense and expectant. So the teacher adjusted her glasses slowly and deliberately. Now Miss Mason stood there a moment, and the silence in the room grew tense. So grew tense means what? So everyone became very curious now. So they were curious to know what has actually happened. So that is what you mean by tense here. So become curious. So everyone was actually curious to know what has actually happened. And the teacher adjusted her glass. That means she removed her spectacles, and not removed, she just adjusted her spectacles slowly and deliberately. So deliberately here means what? She wants to get attention from everyone now. Okay, so that means, so you're doing something purposefully. That is what you mean by deliberately. So do something knowingly or with some purpose. You do something with some purpose. So that is what you mean by deliberately. So here the purpose was to get attention from children. So that is why she's standing and she's adjusting her glasses so that she gets attention from children. Her manner indicated that what was coming. So with that manner, when she stood there seriously adjusting her glasses and all, so it indicated that there was something serious that is going to be read out now. Okay, so everyone got an idea now. This letter from Vanda's father was a matter of great importance. That means Vanda's father has written this letter, and everybody came to know from Miss Mason's expression that this is actually a matter of great importance. There's something in this letter that is very important to know. Everybody listened closely. Now what do you mean by listened closely here? Listen closely means listened with attention. So listened closely. So everyone listened closely as Miss Mason read the brief note. So it was a not long letter and all. So it was a short note. That is what you mean by brief note. Short. With that all the message that has to be given. Short note. Okay, so they were very attentive to listen to the note now. Now, dear teacher, so now Miss Mason reads the note like this. Dear teacher, my Vanda will not come to your school anymore. Jake also. Now we move away to big city. No more holler, Polak. No more ask why funny name. So now the letter is being read by the teacher. Okay, so she reads like this. My Vanda will not come to your school anymore. The father, Vanda's father, has written like this. Dear teacher, my Vanda, that is my daughter, will not come to your school anymore, and even Jake also. So Jake is actually her brother here. Okay, so even he was also coming to that same school. So Jake and Vanda, both of them will not be coming to your school anymore. Now we are actually moving away to big city. We have planned to move away to big city. No more holler. So holler means what here? Loud shout. So what were the children shouting loudly? Polak. So this is the word they were using to call out Vanda here. So since she belonged to Poland, or she is from Polish. Okay, Polish people. So Poland people are called Polish. So Polak is the word actually used for offensive word. Offensive means what? Like you're making somebody feel bad, or which is not supposed to be used, like discriminative word. Okay, so discrimination you say no. So all Polish people were actually called as Polak. It is like making fun of them, calling them Polak. So father says now from now on they both will not come to school, and they will not be able to hear that loud shout. Everybody used to shout at them, like Polak, calling the word Polak, which is actually discrimination, which shows discrimination of Poland people here. So word used for Poles. And no more ask why funny name. So everybody used to ask them, make fun of them, why your name is very funny. So that is funny name was this surname. So Petronsky. So Petronsky is somewhat funny for them. So now father has written nobody will make fun of their names now, as they are moving to big city now.